All right, everybody, and I guess we are live. It's been a little while since I've done a live, and I'm doing one tonight. I know it's really late. I hoped to do this about an hour ago, but I got on the phone with a friend. Hold on, can you guys hear me? I think. Let me see. Looks like the mic's. Yeah, okay. I think we're. Anyway, yeah. So it's been a long time. Hope to start this about an hour ago, but I got on the phone with a friend. So yeah, just what's up, y'all? We got Nathan G in this house. So again, I'll just do this pretty quick, maybe about 20 minutes or so. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for letting me know. So yeah, it's good stuff. We got people from Seattle. Got Marquise in here. What's up, my fam? We got Marlanda, we got Death Rogue, we got Squirrel, we got Janet, we got Lethal, we got Lewis, we got Amy, we got Andrew, we got Bart, we got Sparky, we got Tim, we got Jason. What's up, Jason? We got DAT Clubber, Cube. Can I eat something? We got Sandman from Maryland. We got lots of awesome people here. We got Peggy from Michigan. Louis says, "Why don't you do a cheat day?" I've done cheat days before, but basically any day I do a challenge as a cheat day. Too fun. I was just watching your video. Thanks, Raj. Appreciate that. We got Cassandra from Colorado. We got Shri from Texas. Got Adam from just saying, "What's up, buddy?" We got Sarah. What's up, Sarah? Glad to see you live. We got Melissa from North Carolina. We got Martin from Texas. We got Jennifer from Washington State. We got Brandon from Alberta. Caden from New York. All right. There we go. Now, lots of awesome people in here. I see people from Jakarta, Toronto, everybody. So, yeah, hey, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you all tuning in. So, yeah, what's up, y'all? Just coming to hang out a little bit. Again, I hope to do this live about an hour ago, but that being said, it obviously didn't happen. I got talking on the phone. But yeah, so got people from all over the place. But thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. So let's see. What did we do? What did we do today? I just went grocery shopping. I got a freaking awesome grocery haul. I'll show you guys. It's on my, if you guys don't have me on Snapchat, you can get me on Snapchat as model versus food. And you can see it's on my story, but I'll show you guys anyway.
So a common question I get asked, how much is your grocery bill?
I don't know if you guys hear this.
Believe it or not, I usually spend probably, let's say $250.
Yeah, I'll just cut to the chase.
Here, so I have 8 liters of soda pop, a loaf of bread, 6 pineapples, 2 massive bags of bananas, box of cereal, thing of candies, for a big total of $18. That's called smart shopping, my friends.
Yeah, so basically, which is pretty cool. I went, so I do like price matching and stuff. So I went and got 6 pineapples, probably about 30 bananas, 8 liters of soda pop, a bag of candy because I had to, a big box of cereal, and a loaf of bread for like $18. Pineapples are my favorite. I always say my favorite foods are barbecue and tropical fruits, and pineapples are definitely one of my favorite, maybe my favorite fruit. A good raw, or not raw, ripe, a good ripe pineapple is so delicious. Let's see. Best snap name ever. Thank you very much. Yes, Bart, we are getting pretty close to 100. It's pretty phenomenal. Thanks, Mobile. I'm very thankful. What's the best thing to do before a big cheat day? It depends on your goals. I'd probably say maybe limit if I was going to do one, if I was going to do one, I'd limit my calories a little bit before. Yeah, are you expecting more people? No, it's just me, which is true. I just it's kind of funny. Again, I'm buying like 30 bananas and 6 pineapples. Somebody's probably like, oh, he's feeding a family. Little do they know I'm feeding one Joel. Walmart lifted off their price matching program. They don't price match where you are? Thank you very much, Morgan. I will. Oh, here, guys, I got a question for you. Actually, yeah, here, you guys can help me. Yeah, definitely give us a like if you'd like. Death Rogue, I'm going to be making a Patreon basically series on that. Got a gentleman from Vancouver, BC. I was just in Vancouver last week. Let's see here, guys. So this is, I need your help. Actually, yeah, I can use all your help. So here, help me pick. This is for, you guys are going to get a sneak peek at tomorrow's video, actually. So I think the easiest way I can show you is I'm going to take a picture and then I'll show you on my phone because otherwise it won't make sense. So here we go, guys. You guys are getting a sneak peek for tomorrow's video. It's going to be a freaking epic one for all y'all that like to obviously watch delicious food being eaten and enjoyed and all this other stuff. Oh yeah, guys, I guess I guess I blew it. I guess I blew that what my facial hair looks like. I was kind of making a bit of an ongoing, mystery or joke. Oh well, don't worry. I have lots of videos coming your way with some nice facial hair. Ooh, one of them you are gonna love. Let's see. Here we go. Thanks, Philip. You'll definitely like this one. Yes. So this one I very much enjoyed. It was absolutely delicious, and here. So you guys can help me. I've had Indian food. I love Indian food. I often go to an Indian buffet. And thanks, Serenity. I'm glad to hear you. There we go. All right. So do you guys like this one better? So basically the difference is going to be right here. So this one says meal for 12, 24-piece family meal. This one is huge, by the way, and delicious, and you guys will love it. Or this one, which says the best 24-piece family meal. So again, this option, the best. Or this one, meal for 12. I don't know if it's backwards for you guys because it looks backwards on my camera, but I promise you it's not going to be backwards. Okay, we got a little bit of debate. I hear, okay, a lot of people are saying meal for 12. I think that was the first one. So, okay, I think meal for 12 is the winner. Okay, looks like that is the most, but definitely a little bit of split. We got definitely a bit of split. Meal for 12. Okay, looks like meal to 12. Oh, no, Janet, you will be surprised. It is a lot. It is enough for 12 people. Trust me, I found that out. Meal for 12. It says 24 pieces on either way. So, but I won't give it away. I won't give it away what it is. I'll let you wait till tomorrow. But it was a lot of food and it was good. And like I said, I think it's a video everybody can enjoy. It's good food. I enjoyed it. Have I done the big Tex in Amarillo? I have not. I would like to do it though. Richard says, come to El Paso, Texas. I would love to. I was supposed to be in Texas last month. Obviously, all this stuff happened. And yeah, thank you, Keishel. Appreciate it. Do you live in Vancouver, Ontario? I live in Ontario. I'll watch either way. Well, thank you so much. Let's see. The Real World 2020 says shoutout. Shoutout. Shannon. Kimberly, I don't have a doggy. So the 20-pound ice cream challenge you did, was that the hardest challenge yet? Definitely one of them. I covered the hardest challenges and then the times which were a little harder in a video that I recently put out. And in fact, for my recent travels, I would have one other one to add to it. Please make a video with Leah. I would love to. Have you done poutine challenges in Montreal? Not in Montreal specifically, but I have done many poutine challenges. and or even a couple, even one, two contests. Let's see. Got to run. Okay, well, Raj, be safe. I'm not Irish. Yeah, the video tomorrow will be really good, guys. It will be really good. I really liked it. It was a fun one. Ever hang out with Wayne? Yeah, I like Wayne. Wayne's a great guy. You came to Ohio twice, and I missed it. Do you know when you'll do another challenge in Ohio? So I would say, depends when like the borders open up and travel and stuff. But I definitely do want to get down there again. Last time, when was the last time? Last time was December, I think. But I've been 2 or 3 times. Two times, maybe 3. I drove through it once. There are 2 other times. Father Matt Stoney. Matt's a nice guy. I do like mangoes. That's right. Pineapples and mangoes are definitely some of my favorite. Where's George? Okay, guys, you guys are not going to recognize. So my good friend George Lobianco, great guy. There is going to be he's been losing some weight during this pandemic. So next time we meet, it's going to be hilarious because I haven't seen him in a long time, and he's lost a lot of weight. You guys will be surprised. Certainty says, "Are we maintaining the scruff?" I mean, I usually before always rocked a couple millimeters of scruff, so I'll definitely do that. KL says, "Were you on a flight to Edmonton from Hamilton 2 weeks ago on the 24th or 22nd? On the 22nd, I was." Joel, would you try and go back to the restaurants that cheated? Maybe like one of them, maybe 2. There are some that I wouldn't. I saw you in Seattle. Thanks, Shady. That was a big pho. My descent is Danish. Stay away from America right now. It's not safe. I tell you, I do. My heart goes to everybody in the States right now. There's a lot of unfortunate things going on, a lot of unnecessary violence, and my heart really goes to you. It's very saddening. We got Wendy from Calgary. I was just there last week. How many hot dogs could I eat? Not sure. Thank you, Rihanna. Appreciate that. I can tell you're Canadian like me. Love the accent and attitude. Thank you, Joseph. I hope that he will do more than Dan and Andy. In what? I'm not sure I'm following. We got Jade from the UK. Do you plan to come to the UK? Yes, I would love to come to the UK. I've had since the COVID thing happened, 3 for sure, like trips canceled because of it. You could potentially even call it 4 because I tried to rebook one of them and then new things arose. So I have been trying to travel. Trust me. It's just, it's just the world is not allowing me. Holly says, say hi to Philip. Hi, Philip. How many pounds of food do you think you can eat now? It depends on the food. It really does, because some you can eat a lot more, some you can eat less. You do a lot of sushi. Is that your favorite challenge or favorite food? It's not my favorite food, like ever, but like it's up there. It definitely is a food I very much enjoy. Let's see. Is there a favorite food you can't stop eating? I mean, I have very good self-control, so I would say like no. There's lots of foods that I like to eat. Like if I buy a jar of peanut butter, I have definitely eaten a whole jar in about 2 days many times. And that's because I stopped myself from eating all in one day. But that's also like, but I don't want to do that. So like I don't do that often. I don't know. I like to eat barbecue. But again, like a moderate control. Like last time I smoked my meats, I have a whole bunch frozen in the freezer. I just take it out as I can. We got Rod from Ontario. We got Sheila from Philadelphia. We got Bear from Missouri. Pecan pie, butter tarts, ice cream, generally like other kind of squares, Nanaimo bars that my mother makes. That covers a good portion of it. I mean, there's other things I like. Like I like cookies and stuff, but I wouldn't put that quite on the tier of those other things I just mentioned. Hi from Vancouver. Do a poutine challenge. I've done many poutine challenges. In fact, I'll have a video coming out next week, which had a poutine challenge I did in Vancouver. Or I had a poutine with it that I did in Vancouver. We got Smokey. It's Colin. Oh, what's up, cuz? Nice to see you. My cousin's in here, everybody. Howdy ho. Likewise, great to see everybody in Alberta. By the way, we got Scott in here. What's up, Scott? Yeah, Scott, me and Donairs. I edited the one video today, though. That's how I feel about it. By the way, everybody, if I miss a comment, because the comment, like it's starting to skip, just keep commenting and I will get to it. Is there a food I'm absolutely sick of? I don't really like pancakes, but that's kind of it. There's definitely times I've eaten a food in too much of a surplus or a quantity that I'm kind of sick of it. But, I usually recover from it. Pancakes, I'm pretty much permanently scarred. We got Therese from Texas. I want to try the barbecue place. Did a mukbang at it from Danforth. It's a good place. Also check out Adamson Barbecue. Adamson Barbecue. Remember that. Go to Adamson. That's in Toronto. Yes, everybody, thank you so much for subscribing. I did get a haircut when I was in Alberta. What did you eat today? I ate a pineapple. I ate a pear. I've eaten about 5 bananas because I got about 30 or 40 on like discount, but that's not how much. I normally don't eat that much fruit. Normally I just eat like one pineapple. I've eaten a head of lettuce. I've eaten 2 bell peppers. I've eaten a carrot, which is this big. Scott, if you're still there, the carrot was as big as those other ones. I've eaten about like just a bit under a pound of chicken and 2 pieces of bread. And that's it. That's literally everything I've eaten today. Number of cheat meals per month. I don't really know if I say I have cheat days, but I mean, generally the eating I do equates to like once a week. It averages about once a week that I eat more than my normal. MJ Casino says, do a challenge on my channel. It'd be a big hit. Is that a proposal? I love bell peppers. Bell peppers are my favorite vegetable. Start suing Rogaine. Or start using Rogaine. It will save your hair. I'm actually not losing my hair yet. I'm not trying to jinx it. Knock on wood. But thank you. Joel, actually, overall, my family has pretty good hair genetics. Again, knock on wood, but I hope it stays. Have you tried a whole turkey challenge? I've actually pretty much eaten a whole turkey just casually before. So, no, to answer that. Most exotic fruit I've eaten. I would say durian is definitely up there because it's durian because it stinks. But durian, I don't know. I've had guava and dragon fruits, jackfruits, like acai, a lot of things which are not super common in Canada or around lots of parts of North America. Can you chug as good as you eat? Not. I'm not a great chugger. I can chug not bad, but I wouldn't say I'm like the best by any means. How many tacos can you eat? Probably a lot. Darren, or your message is making it through. Yes, I am. Just saying hi from Binghamton, New York. Howdy, Darren. Thank you for joining. Is it easier to eat savory foods more than sweet? Nope. I think it all depends on the food texture and how much you like it. Let's see. You're so classy. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate that. Hey, Joel, your favorite late night commentor. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that like button. Thank you for the ongoing support. Also, everybody, I'll wait till like a time. Yeah, Serenity. Yeah, I literally wanted to give you everything that I ate today. What time is it in Canada? Because it's midnight here as well, Rihanna. So I have a new goal, guys, and I'm gonna share this with you at some point. But I thought about this the other day, and it would like be super cool. So I'll share it when the time's right. But definitely, guys, if you want to, hit that subscribe button, share anything like that, definitely helps. It's free also, so it's pretty cool. So thank you, guys. I really appreciate your ongoing viewership and support because you guys do support me, and it's great. Come check out Vancouver Island. I will eventually. I was just in Vancouver, but I will make it there eventually. Kimberly, I hope you have a lovely night. How do you feel about Katie? I don't like macaroni and cheese at all, to be honest with you. When did you discover you could eat huge amounts? I would say I don't really know if it's something you discovered. There was definitely a long period of time where I just ate more than the average individual. But I would say, basically once I started doing food challenges and applying myself and kind of training for it, that's when really things picked off. But I've been eating a lot more than the average individual for definitely a few years, just because I liked to eat. We got Diana from Mississippi. Joel, you should do a mayonnaise chug. Desmond, that sounds horrible. You should come to Spain. I would love to. Yes, west coast of Canada is 3 hours behind me. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. I try to be clean. Do you have a Twitch? I don't have a Twitch. I actually don't really know much about Twitch besides I know usually people play games on it, but I'm not a gamer. Smart Bro has a great head of hair at his old age. Yeah, exactly, Colin. Exactly. I agree with the family hair genetics. Honestly, everybody still has their hair. Forza, UBS. Woo! What was it like traveling? Do you guys want to see what this was like traveling? Pat asked if I'm coming to Halifax anytime soon. I might be coming sooner than later. But here, I'll show you actually what it was like traveling. Because I was kind of surprised. How do I do this? Hold on, guys. Here we go. I took a picture. Let's see. Okay, I guess I took a lot of pictures last week. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Here, I guess that way. Anyway, my first flight was pretty much full. So, you had to wear a face covering. I, of course, wore my N95 because I'm not going to play around with that. But it was a lot more people on a plane than I would have thought. Do I drink alcohol? No, I don't. Favorite drink? I really like the Hawaiian Punch flavors. My favorite soda would be Mountain Dew. I like water. Thank you so much, Jessica. Appreciate that. Got my hair cut when I was out west because things are opening up out there. Have you ever had Filipino food? That's a good question. I'm not sure. How about an olive oil chug? Desmond, that sounds even worse than the mayonnaise. I would definitely rather eat mayonnaise than chug olive oil. Do you think being able to eat a lot is partially genetic. I think there is some genetics to it, but more often it is more environmental than genetic, aka it's something you can learn and the body can adapt because the stomach is a muscle. Just as right now, a lot of us in this room could not do the splits. But if you put enough time and effort over a long period of time to stretch those muscles, eventually you'd be able to do the splits. So that's kind of it. Inadvertently, for a number of years, I stretched the muscles. And then when I started training them, etc. So that's kind of how I do it. Has Canada reopened? No, not at all. Where I live in Canada, we're still like basically totally locked down. It's BS. Some places in the country are opening up a little bit more. I'd love to see you do a fajita challenge. That sounds delicious. Fajita. What's the difference between a fajita and a taco? I guess different foods, different spices in a bit. Joanne's, are you giving any further thought to my Ethiopian food review? Serenity, things are totally closed down, my girl. But yes, I would love to try Ethiopian food. But things are totally closed down. So whenever it happens. The favorite flavor of Mountain Dew is just the Diet Mountain Dew. Do you think anybody can become a competitive eater? Again, I think I just answered that question. I think there is genetics probably play a small part, but definitely it's something you can eat a lot. I will have a Patreon series coming out probably around 100,000, hopefully, for you guys to check out. We got Tuna up in here. Hey, from London. Yes, still state of emergency in Ontario. Have you eaten with food coming from Australia? I have not. The fajita you put together, well, that's how I tell the difference. Okay. Reason for West Coast trip? Because things are open. And it's great to see friends, great to see family, had a lot of fun. Do you ever consider doing mukbang? Yes, I would. If something that people seriously want to see, I will consider that for going forward. Thanks, Serenity. Yeah, the mask is pretty funny. Can you beat Molly or Leah in speed eating? Well, Molly's a beast. I'm going to say no. The other one I won't answer. Fajitas or chicken or steak? Okay, I've had fajitas then in my life, just not in a challenge per se. What's the quickest time you finished a meal? I've done it. The quickest, shortest challenge I think I ever had was just under 2 minutes. Have you been back to that Mexican place? No, because it's not open yet. But I would love to. I love that place. Literally, I love that place. Great food. Joel, can you cook a whole fried chicken or even make a bigger something? But can you cook a whole fried chicken or even make bigger for challenges? I can. I'll cook a chicken challenge. Sure. Thanks for answering my question, and thank you. We are God for your support. Very much appreciate it. Happy to answer anybody's question. Most expensive challenge, Teresa says. I think the barbecue one, the 18-pound barbecue one, would be the most expensive. That was like a menu challenge. If you mean a food challenge itself, I think the Great Steak Challenge still is the most expensive, which was about $100 and maybe $50 American. I've had a couple other that were about 120. I think that's still the most expensive one technically. Philip says, actually, stomach capacity can be naturally huge. Yes, like I said, absolutely it can. What hair products do you use? So right now, I don't have anything in my hair. I just washed it. This is how my hair naturally falls, hence why it's kind of so fluffy. And, I have kind of some hairs all over the place. But when I use a product, I use Got to Be Glued, which is a very strong, like, gel, which can stay in your hair literally for like a week. We got Loretta up in here. Let's see what else. Do a fire noodle challenge. I have done that twice, in fact. What's the weirdest thing you've eaten in a food challenge? Like a restaurant challenge. I'd say a deep fried grilled cheese is pretty weird. Deep fried Mars bar is kind of weird. Trying to think of the other weird ones. I'm sure there's a few other things which are kind of slipping my mind, but that's kind of some of the weirder ones. Key Shell's going to bed. Good night. Somebody says, I like your ear piercing. Thank you so much. Wait till July, August when the rest. I enjoy your breakfast challenge. Will you make more? If you guys like them. What's the most spiciest thing you've eaten? I've eaten a Trinidad scorpion pepper. I took a bite of it, and I was, oh my God, the stomach cramps. I was salivating. It was horrible. Artie says, please reply to my question, but I don't see your question. We got Michael from Germany. Joel, you should rock the mustache look. Braden, I actually liked it. You guys will see, like I said, I'm really excited for you guys to see these videos upcoming because my facial hair changes. It's pretty funny. Can you do an all-you-can-eat fish and chips buffet? I would love to if I ever come across one. And when I come across them, but things need to open first. Cheese whiz chug. I mean, it still sounds better than the olive oil. I'll give you that. Already just repost your question there, my friend. I obviously missed it. Like I said, guys, the way it pops up. So if I missed your question, just keep posting it and I'll get to it. We got Mikey from San Pedro, California. We got Zachariah from Los Angeles. Do cooking vids. You know what? I talked to you guys a while ago, and you guys wanted to see some kind of like dry aging videos, like kind of cooking vids. So I actually have my umai bags in the mail right now. So I ordered them. They're very expensive. I will say they're very expensive, or surprisingly expensive, but I ordered them. So I will be doing that for you guys eventually. That will be a series. It's going to take between probably 30 and 45 days to complete, but I will have that on the go. We got Lawrence. What's up, Lawrence? Long time no see. Pre-Tams has come to India. I would love to one day. Brianna, if you're Trinidad scorpion if you can eat Trinidad scorpion peppers, I give it to you because I could not eat a Trinidad scorpion pepper. It used to be the hottest pepper in the world. Have you failed a food challenge? No, I have not. Like not like a in-restaurant challenge, but I'm not jinxing myself. Knock knock. Barbie doll, you need to come to New York. I've been to New York City a couple times in my life for sure. I definitely will be back. I would have been probably back potentially already if it wasn't for this whole situation. End all disease. Yes, what's up, my friend? Hey, Joel, what's your favorite challenge so far? Gee, Steve, that is such a hard question because there's challenges I really like for like the taste of the food. Then there's challenges challenges that I like really like remember for the experience. So it's just pretty hard to say. Serenity says, congrats on the success of calling my shout out barbecue mukbang, going on 500K. Yes, Serenity, part of you, which I literally shouted you out in that video. I mean, I love barbecue in general, so I was very happy to do it, but I'm glad you liked that video. It's done very well. People like it. I liked it. So it's a win-win. A new store is opening in Toronto called Fuzz for Men, waxing men. It's interesting. How about a bacon grease chug? Oh my gosh, are you trying to kill me? How long have we been doing eating challenges? Just about 2.5 years, I guess you could say. Not seriously for 2.5 years though, but I did my first one about 2.5 years ago. Swing by Jersey. I have been to Jersey a few times. Who are you going to collaborate with next? Anymore with Molly in the works? Great question, Jade. I don't have any collaborations set up right now at the moment, just because pretty much the world's on hold, at least traveling's on hold with this whole situation. But I do hope to meet up with all of them again. Actually, if normal circumstances and this whole pandemic wouldn't have been happening, I would be seeing them this weekend, actually. Like Dan, Molly, Andy. But obviously I'm not because of this whole thing. Camille, Nice to see you in here. Artie says, "Do you like India?" Yeah, I like India. Do you live in Toronto? I live outside Toronto. Do you prefer having multiple flavors during a challenge or just a couple? Do you mean like beverages or foods? I'd say probably more. As long as you like them, diversity is better. Randy Santel Macedonian Chef Eat Off. I'd love to make it happen for me, and I'll do it. Do I like Indian food? Yeah, I already love Indian food. I did a video on my channel there, and every time I go to my all-you-can-eat Indian food buffet, I always have a great time. We got Aaron up in here. Do you have a food recommendation for your fans? Vegetables, fruits and vegetables, my favorite things, and they're healthy. I recommend healthy things for you guys. Have you been out of the USA for food challenges? Canada. Hey Joel, can you do a funny accent? Well, it depends what you guys call a funny accent, but I do have a few accents all inside my pocket. Thank you very much, Ryan. Ryan says you're a beast. Hi, Joel. You're amazing what you do. Do you like dogs? I do like dogs, if you mean pets, but I've never eaten one, if that's also what you're asking. Let's see what else. Hiccups or heartburn? I don't. We got Mike from Seattle. Oh, we just bumped again. We got Lizzie. Myself and my family are your biggest fans from American Samoa. Thank you, Lizzie, and your family. I appreciate your support. What's your favorite sport? I like the UFC. What do you do other than the gym to stay active? I like to go for runs. I love running, actually, in fact. Have you seen LA Beast Bowl Cut? I have not. Come to Vancouver when this is over. Rachel Taylor, I was just there last week. You seem super genuine person. Love to do a challenge with you in Minnesota. I tell you what, Brady, if I get down there for sure, you can always reach out to me. Oh my God, please try a British accent. Ooh. Right. So I always find this one quite hard because some people say it kind of sounds a little bit Australian or something like that. Like that, they just kind of sound a little bit Australian, I think. But I'm trying. This is one that's kind of a little iffy for me and not one that's quite to my expectations. Already like to Loretta. Thanks so much. So, what do you do with all the challenges you win in t-shirt? Great question. So, what do I do with all the t-shirts I win in challenges? So, I probably won about 70 or so. There's some, like any ones that don't fit me at all, like 2XL, 4XL, I don't keep. I've gotten rid of them. But anyone that's half, whatever I keep. I actually have my bag here still from when I traveled, which I have some of the shirts I've won. I only got a couple this trip, though. There's a lot we didn't get shirts for, but it's totally fine. I don't mind that at all. Jahar says, why they call the cops? I don't think I've ever had the cops call to me. I like my eggs. Yeah, probably scrambled. Probably is a good way to do it. Black Lives Matter protests in Canada. Yes, they are. Look like a young George Bush. Never seen him young. We got Rick from Pensacola, Florida. So comments just bumped. Would you ever consider having a military type haircut? I used to have. I've had buzz cuts a few times in my life. We got Cecile. We got Tony. What place in New Jersey have I been to? So I've been to like the Jersey Shore. I've been to Newark. I've driven technically through Jersey, but like I couldn't tell you exactly where, like along the turnpike. Jade, thank you for the British accent. Great attempt. I can die happy now. Well, thank you for the support, Jade. I very much appreciate that. Aloha. Take or time to make seafood feast at your house. Maybe. I think Joel holds the record for most potato deaths. I have eaten quite a few potatoes in my life. Am I going to make a quote for my shirts? Nah, I don't think so. McCumdare. Joseph says, I can see you come from good stock. Thank you very much, Joseph. What does it mean when both your ears are pierced? It means I'm holy and it keeps me close to God. When is your birthday? August. We got Zoe from Manitoba. Yes, thank you everybody for the super chats, for the support. Very much appreciate you. When you come to the UK for challenge, I think that's supposed to be a question. As soon as I can. Do you have to sign anything before a food challenge? Yes, many times I have to sign things to go to a food challenge. My country accent sounds more Texas. I'm all right with that. I was actually very much practicing this thing for when I went down to Texas. I want to see if anybody would recognize me, that I was an outsider, if you understand. Somebody asked me what American states have I been to. All right, this is going to take me a while. What American states have I been to? So as I go through this, please prepare to have to repeat your comments. If I looked at a map, it's probably easier. Maine, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, California, Nevada, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, if I didn't already say that, Delaware. I'm pretty sure I went through, this is when I was really young, I think Massachusetts, because we went by Boston. So yeah, but I don't remember that like at all. I'm sure there's Washington. Might be it, maybe. Off the top of my head, those are the states. There's probably one or two I'm missing, but those are the one. Any Indian food challenges coming? As soon as my freaking buffet opens up down there, I promise you I'll come do a video. How's that? Or if I get another chance otherwise, I'll do a video. I'll keep my eye out for it on all my travels. Jade says, you're most welcome. I'm a big fan. I'd love to come to the UK, so thank you so much. Really appreciate all of you. Brady got his first tattoo today. What'd you get? Can you pronounce my name right? It's Rochelle. Sure thing, Rochelle. When's the next video? Tomorrow, and it's going to be a good one. I promise you that. If you could, would you like to delete French fries from food challenges? Ooh, that's an interesting one. Sometimes for sure. That's a good question. What is Serendity's favorite Joel accent? I think she mentioned earlier the Southern one, I think. Somebody says, how many Canadian states have I been to? So how many Canadian provinces? I've been to British Columbia, Alberta. The ones I've just driven through would be Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Then, the ones I've actually spent time in and visited. Additionally, besides BC, Alberta would also be Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland. So I have been to every Canadian province. I haven't been to the territories. I really want to go to Washington. It's a pretty cool spot. Washington and DC. DC, by the way, is beautiful, although it's kind of getting burned down, but it was beautiful. I got to ask, bro, did those ghost peppers haunt you after the Mexican food challenge? Actually, it did not. The ghost pepper sauce they had, although it was like spicy, it wasn't like it wasn't like taking a bite of a ghost pepper, like no stomach cramps or anything. I actually really liked it. I do like heat. Like I do like spice. Like I'm okay with like in my mouth burning, but I don't like painful spice. I don't like that. What made you decide to do food challenges? I like to eat a lot. Kind of was like, I bet I could do that. Watched some YouTube videos, got inspired, and went and did it. It's so damn cool we can communicate. I got the Japanese side from martial arts since I am into MMA and fighting. That's awesome, dude. I love MMA. Like I'm a big UFC fan. I'm a big Khabib Nurmagomedov fan. Really disappointed that fight didn't go down with Tony. However, that being said, the freaking Gaethje and Ferguson fight was pretty damn crazy. Like, that was crazy. I was not expecting that at all, to be honest with you, because Tony is generally a freaking beast, man. So Gaethje Habib will be interesting. Do I like French fries and challenges? I wouldn't necessarily say I like them, but there's sometimes I don't really mind them. That's what I'd say. How's your California accent? I don't even know what a California accent sounds like. Do you want to visit the Bahamas? I would love to visit the Bahamas. I love that you visit all parts of Canada. I love our country. Likewise, Joseph. Try chicken sashimi. I did one time in a food challenge. I had raw chicken wings. I was sick the whole week. Have you eaten with Raina? Yeah, I have. Can't wait to see you in person. Definitely Rochelle. Where are you from? From Canada. Poutine eating contest is canceled. Joel, do you have any digestive issues? Not usually. I mean, there's times where something doesn't sit with me, and then it really sucks. But, do you prefer savory or sweet challenges? Probably sweet because they're less common, but it really depends what it is. I have a big sweet tooth. What about the Lone Star belt, cowboy boots? I tell you what, I really want a cowboy hat. Yeah, Masvidal versus Usman would be very interesting. I do like Masvidal as well, just a very technical fighter. Do you consider undefeated challenges to be extra motivating? I tell you what, some people do. Like my friend Scott really does, and it's really cool. He's like, if he hears undefeated, he loves them. I would say it depends on the challenge. There's definitely some where I'm like, that's pretty cool. Sure, I'll give it a go. But generally, whether it's defeated or not defeated, it's not a big make or break for me. Somebody says, how is Russian accent? I guess this is a little Russian, kind of. This is kind of it. Have you been to Punta Cana? No, I have not. I have been to the warm place I've been to Cuba and that place. Do you have a favorite restaurant that you go to eat at? Not a challenge. That would be Casino Buffet. When back in time when Buffet was open, I went there once a week, and they very quickly learned who I was. They basically knew me by name, and they just be like, "This guy comes and eats way too much food." My next challenge upload will be tomorrow at 6:15 p.m. Eastern. I'll send you a cowboy hat. Davey, if you'll send me cowboy hat, I will. That would be very, very awesome. I would seriously wear it all the time. I would make video of me wearing it out in Canada public. Public in Canada would say, "What is you doing?" But I would very much do it. Somebody says something about I missed it. It jumped, but Camp 31 is great. Yes, I do like Camp 31. It's very nice barbecue in that style of area. It is southern kind of style barbecue, not like Texas barbecue. But as long as you know what is coming your way, you will be okay. I feel I've almost a little bit adapted to kind of French in this accent as well in the last little minute. Would you ever do a banana pudding food challenge? Yes, actually, I very much like banana pudding. The Russian accent is hot. I will take. How many buffet plates can you eat? I think you mean plates. Very, very many. Joel actually looks pretty snazzy in cowboy hat or similar hat. That is right. Back in the day, I did have one. I would love, but I never had real cowboy hat. I had not nice hat, but if I get the real cowboy hat, I will wear all the time. I swear, if I had cowboy hat and I went to Texas, I would not take off my head. I would literally wear it the whole time. So if somebody wants to give me cowboy hat when I go to Texas, I will wear all day, never take off, and people will just love it. I hope. And if they don't, it's too late. Oh, I will even grow back mustache. I will grow back mustache and wear cowboy hat all day and talk in very nice accent. You'll be a Stetson cowboy hat. What is your foot size for boots? I'm about it depends on shoe, but about 10 and a half or 11. Have you had a turducken? No, I have not. Will you ever record girlfriend? I don't have girlfriend. I agree, Joel. With this thing, Russian is too friendly. What is hat size? If you're talking of like fitted hat, I think 7.5. 7.5. Handlebar mustache. If somebody would send me cowboy hat, I would literally grow out handlebar mustache. I promise. People is dying. I love your videos. When you order off a menu and enjoyed the food, when will another one be uploaded? That is tomorrow, Chelsea's. Tomorrow at 6:15. Actually, technically, where I am, it is technically today because it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. But 6:15 p.m. on Thursday, June 4th, Eastern time. We will swoon if you grow back mustache and wear cowboy hat. I will do if somebody sends me cowboy hat. Have you been in great shape all your life? No, I used to be statistically obese when I was a child. I used to weigh 160 pounds when I was 8 years old. You still know how to play other accents because it's Canada, we have multiculturals. Yes, we do. People just tuning in are really confused. This is my actual accent. My Canadian accent is total fake. This is how I actually sound. Creepy stalker mustache and cowboy hat. No. But with cowboy hat, it just looks right. Serenity, it just looks right. Just started following you and Randy. Love the content. Thank you very much, Jeremy. I appreciate support. Jessica is laughing. Go back to French accent. Oui, mademoiselle. We are in the French. It has to be a Stetson hat. You should do an Indian accent. I will not do Indian accent. Who's your next collab with? My next collab is with my friend Scott. We have many collabs together. My good friend, Mr. Scott Eats. You're doing a good job at keeping it Russian and not turning into Borat. I struggle with that. There is some times where they kind of do cross a little bit. Should autograph my t-shirts and auction them off. I actually had a joke that I was joking with my friend the other day that I should maybe one day I'll auction off my original Happy Healthy Hunger shirt for charity or something. Joel, you are so kind to do the accents for us. My pleasure. Let's see. Thank you, Rochelle. Hey, Joel, you should do some cooking videos. Desmond, that is a request I'll do just for you. If you come to California, need a place to stay, I got you. Thank you, Randall. I was there. I was supposed to be there again in March, but I was there in January. I had a lot of fun, and I will be down there again. What part of California? Got me rolling on the ground, laughing. Glad you enjoyed, Michael. You have a favorite time of day? I'm actually not really a late night person, even though I'm up really late right now, but not super late. Do I have any merch? Yes, I do. You can buy some lovely clothing items. Link would be in the description via my Teespring store. Do a ghetto accent. Define ghetto. Wear the shirt for a week and auction off? That just sounds not pleasant. I'd at least wash it. What time do you usually wake up? I kind of got used to the time change. Like I was 3 hours behind, so I'm a little messed up right now. If you seriously spoke French, I would have to smuggle my way to Canada. Bonjour, mademoiselle. I don't speak French though. You got a favorite spot to eat in Vancouver? Not really. Not that's open. I would say my favorite place that I've eaten in Vancouver, although it's limited, was a place called the Holy Crab, but it closed down like 2 weeks ago. Joel, do an Irish accent. I'd have to think on that one. It's not one I bring out a lot. When will you be coming to Texas? That's a great question. I was supposed to be down there last month. I hope to get down there soon. I'd love to come down there sooner. But yeah, we need the world to resume and riots to stop. Brady says, hey man, if you ever come to Minnesota, I'll buy us a UFC event and we're both into it. And you can order hella food. Nice, man. Thanks. Appreciate that, man. That'd be cool. Have you ever been to a UFC event? I've been to one, just a smaller one. It wasn't it's just like a UFC fight night. But it's cool. It was a cool experience. I saw Derek Lewis, the Beast, Black Beast, before he was bigger. Before my balls were hot. He was the headliner. Aren't a lot of Frenchmen in Canada. There are definitely some French descent people here. Definitely good at faking the French when you come into Arizona. That's a great question. I'm not sure. Davey, if you actually do want to send me anything, the link is in the description down below. It has my mailing address there. You can send it. It's a PO box. Have you ever been to Oregon? I have not. I loved Hamburger Mary's. Yeah, I've never been. Got Tristan up in here. Philip says, do I game? Do you mean like play video games? No, I don't. Would you consider going to the Food Network with Guy Fieri because he travels to do many food places? I would love to. I saw Mark Coleman and Randy Couture. Nice. Is a business idea, Serenity? How much would you pay for a bottle of Joel's Sweat? Let's see. Joel, which is heavy to eat? Chicken or steak? Steak, if it's a good steak, is generally heavier, so it would probably feel heavier. How many establishments have tried to sabotage my food challenges? I don't know if I'd say there's been too many, but if you watch my watch my video. I'll remain bipartisan. Watch my hardest food challenges and cheat it video. How many of the 50 states have you been to visited thus far? So I went through the list earlier. It's probably about, 15, 16, 17, 18. Do you go to any conventions? Nah, not really. I was lucky enough to see Tyron Woodley. That would be a pretty interesting fight. Robbie Lawler. Joel over Gordon Ramsay. That'd be hilarious. It loses potency by the time I get it. Oh my gosh. Do you have Snapchat? Yeah, you can add me on Model versus Food. MODEL VSFOOD on Snapchat. Somebody says when you should do a comp with the beard guy. Do you mean Beard Means Food? We did a challenge together. We got a viewer from Egypt. Joel, which cuisine is the hardest to do a challenge on? One of the hardest foods that I've done challenges on are donair challenges. They're just very dry. They're very chewy. They're stringy. They're absolute choking hazards. Very difficult to eat. What challenge have you got the worst meat sweats? So I'm going to say meat sweats not really a thing. It's more the carb sweats. When you eat a lot of carbohydrates or a lot of sugar, you heat up like crazy. Do you plan on visiting all the 50 states? I would love to. I very much hope to spend a lot more time in the United States. In fact, I would have spent like about a month in the States if this whole COVID thing didn't happen. So do you speak fluent Russian? Da. Would you do a Food Network show that would take you across states or challenges? Definitely. When you said Vancouver last week, did you mean BC? Yes. Yeah, I was in Vancouver, British Columbia. I was in British Columbia and Alberta just last week. And I was in Seattle, Washington, back in November. We had just going to bed. Thank you so much. Appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to check out the video tomorrow. And please, everybody, please, if you want to do me a huge favor. So if you guys literally, when you enter a video, if you just like it and just put a comment, it helps the video. It really does. Like if you go into a video and you like it, YouTube like sees it as a better video and it's more likely to get shared. So I very much would appreciate whenever you guys do check out a video, if you would give it a like. It's free, I promise you that. And I always, and kind of in repayment to you guys liking my videos, I try to, like your comments or reply to your comments, especially right after it. So tomorrow, like evening, I'm usually very fast right after I release a video at replying your comments. Sometimes I literally just sit there and refresh. I actually do that all the time, but I'm going to pretend I have a life, so I said sometimes. Thank you, Jessica. Very much appreciate that. Would you want a week-old shirt? I think dry ice might affect the perfume, to Joel. Do you consistently have to eat a lot leading up to challenges to keep your stomach at its maximum? I would say at a certain point after you've done it for so long and so many times, you kind of maintain, a size. It'd be like, again, so imagine you could do the splits as a kid because you're a gymnast. If you probably, regularly did the splits, then you'd maintain that flexibility. Whereas if you stop doing them all together for years, you would lose it. But you'd still probably be more flexible than somebody that could never do the splits. Any plans on a trip to India? I would love to get there eventually. I can't say I have an actual plan at the moment. People have told me I look like Chris Hemsworth, or maybe more he looks like me. Is it only in Halifax that they serve donair? No, you spelled that right. So they actually do serve it in other places. Actually, I just had 2 actually in Western Canada as well. But I can't for sure say if it's the same. Like it's a little different than a Halifax donair, but it's pretty similar. I'll put it that way. Colin, thanks so much. How long after a food challenge are you hungry? It really depends on the food. Absolutely Serenity. Always love your comments. I'm not cutting my own hair. I did not cut it all COVID until I got it cut last week. Joel, can we flatten the curve? That's about this. Oh, can we flat? Wait, that's about the size of the one on Lee Stone's. I have no clue what you're saying. Salute your shorts. Is Trudeau Fidel Castro's illegitimate son? Probably. Hey, Joel, what food are you most craving right now? I don't know. I have a banana. Maybe I'll go eat. I've been eating chicken. I have pineapples. I love pineapples. I have some pineapples. Just went and bought some. Hey, and Tristan, thank you so much. For you, my brother, it's not much, but it's something. Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate your ongoing support, and I appreciate everybody there. Joel, did you go to college? Yes, I did. I have 2 degrees. The way you eat your food in challenges, it seems effortlessly, and I love it. Well, thank you so much. It believe it or not, I had to learn how to eat. Do you spend like 10 hours a day replying to comments? There definitely has been times where I spent multiple hours a day replying to comments. Do you ever plan to expand your piercings more? No, I don't. I've been at this size for probably like 7 years, maybe longer. Favorite ice cream flavor? Off the top of my head, the best ice cream flavor I've actually, the best ice cream I've had to my recollection was a very bougie and expensive salted caramel ice cream. It was freaking delicious. It was so good. It's very, very good. My degrees are in nutrition. Do you play any sports in school? So 1 year I played football. I played volleyball for maybe 2 years. When I was young, I used to play soccer. I was in track and field 1 year. That's about it. Joel, can I see the back of your head? Hey, Joel, you should go to Hardtack Grill again. I'm not against it. All right. Although that, everybody, I said I'd do this for 20 minutes, and we're over an hour. So I think I'm going to say goodbye. Let's see. Lavender lemon ice cream is a must-try if you come to Long Island. Interesting. I've been to Long Island a couple times. What is your biggest food challenge that you had to train for? There's lots I've had to train for. We got Diego from Brazil. Why you're leaving us? How could you diss us? Tuna, I got to get to sleep. I got to get up half early tomorrow. Well, I want to. It's already 1 o'clock. Yeah, I was hoping to be better earlier. But hat size, I mean, diameter, whenever I've had like a new era fitted hat, I think it's 7.5, I think. 7.5 or probably 7.5. 7.25 seems small. So yes, thank you so much, everybody. Very much appreciate you all. Note that, holy jumpets, Jade, it's 5:53 a.m. Holy jumpets. Yeah, you need to get to bed too. So everybody, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Hope to see you on the video tomorrow. Again, 6:15 Eastern time. Awesome video coming out tomorrow. So definitely check that out. Look forward to seeing you all there. Remember, give it a comment. I will try to reply back the best I can. And yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful night or beautiful morning wherever you are. And until next time, stay happy, healthy, hungry. And of course, happy eating, everybody. And tonight, I don't know, usually I say don't do what I do, but I just talked. You can talk. So you can do what we do today.